All right, team. Let's get it. Well, things you hate to see. That's a deal. I haven't won this multiverse mod yet, so let's try and get that win. Soldier crew. Hit me up. That drone causes breaches, I guess. Really needing them to not have that support. That's not as valuable early as it is later. I'm thinking no. This hunk of junk is already damaged up real bad. It needs to prepare to become space dust. Dog the shot. Give me the scrap recovery arm. Just as a standard money maker. Nope. I think the theme is slightly better. It's still lousy. I still don't like it. This ship sucks. It's definitely worse than the other one. Like, no matter how you slice it, this ship is worse than the other one that I would prefer to use, but I haven't unlocked anything with this one yet, so I'm stuck with it. Like, there's no contest. It's genuinely better in nearly every situation than this ship. Not money. It's my understanding that that dude over there, it has value on him, that purple merchant, so let's go there. That sucks. Unbelievable. There's really no way to stop those borders at all. Well, here we go again with the ridiculous buff that they get. I can't fight them. They can just tear the ship up. They can do whatever they want. They're too strong. This is my opportunity to hit them a little bit, but like, they're gonna kill us all. You go heal. Thankfully, got that rock there. And I have enough crew to go after them when they have it down. They don't have that stinking ability on. I gotta bail again. Hey, Badger. Somehow we ended up with a free mantis out of that mess. That hurt. Better get moving here. I want to do this, so we can then go here and down right. Okay, we don't need their charge to happen when we have this. I've learned that there's no value in letting this guy go from my last experience. I mean, maybe there is, but they've taught me to not do it, so we ain't doing that. He can't be spared. There probably is some kind of random value, but it sure felt like there wasn't based on the way it went last time. Merchant. First two. The L changer. This laser could charge 2 shots and shoots faster each volley. Only uses 1 power. They left the burst laser the way it was. It looks good. Still. The heavy chain laser here also looks ridiculous. 1 power. These 2 guns together seem ridiculous. They reduced the price of the Vulcan here and its power usage. All of these guns cost 1 power. It's ridiculous. This is 3 power for 5 shots of chain. Yeah, it's 2 power for 4 shots. It's outrageous. That's such a good deal. It's like this one, but without the gimmick of the charge. Like, it just makes this one look like complete trash. I definitely want to invest in these 2. The light's probably alright, but it's too much power compared to these. These ones seem better. I don't care about doing double hull damage. That means nothing to me. So the anti-hull, I'll never do that. That's not how FTL has ever worked. The hull weapons are pretty bad except for the beam. If you're actually trying to just do hull damage, then you must already be in control, so you don't really need a gun to do high damage in that case. So that part's pretty valueless. So this is just a regular chain gun in my opinion. I'm not going to use the boost on it. So I'm looking at the damage on it. Seeing that it costs 1 power to fire 2 shots is what it is. So I'm comparing these 2. And it's very slow compared to this one. This one's better. This is the better of the 2 guns. This is the must buy. And I'm looking at this one and thinking that I probably should get it even though it's not quite as good. It's 2 power for 3 shots, but one of them's a heavy. That's a normal deal. The speed at which they'll be firing is the obscene part. I'm gonna go in on this. We can afford it. Can we? Not quite. If I sell this, we can, and I would. I'm going to... because I really don't like that gun. And now we have protection on it. I shouldn't have done that. I just instinctively wanted to do that. But oh well, we have room for next time. That was kind of a waste. They hacked my artillery cannon. We want to fire as much as possible here. Show me what you can do, guns. 3.5 seconds with no gun skill to do that much. Okay. Human soldier. We're gonna need to, yeah. Gonna need to charge everything I have to beat that. This changer is oddly slow between its shots. It's a little strange. I'm trying to get used to that. There's a big pause. I can't just shoot. Phaser. Pierce additional shield layers, dealing ion damage for the first layer of shields, as well as additional damage to the system hit. Pierces 2 shields. Does 1 ion damage. Okay. I'm not a big fan of the shield piercing weapons. I don't feel like they make any sense either. Much like I don't feel like the hull weapons make sense. Piercing weapons don't blend with beams or anything because they leave the shield up. It would be better to hit the shield. Thanks for the mine launcher. For 3 power, we can fire a radius of bombs. For 1 missile, 4 bombs, big fire chance. I used those before, they were alright. I'm not gonna use them. Well, it will only eye on the shield if I shoot the shield. I'm gonna try it out. We'll see. Yep, it's some weird gun that does both. It still doesn't really blend though. It makes the most sense if they have 2 shields. Do we want this coward guy? The rebel coward? A tear rolls down his cheek as he stands up straight. Okay, I'm gonna pull 4 or 5 names here. We're probably not the baddies, though. He is still a rebel, and the rebels are no good. Unless they completely rewrote the lore. Yeah, we weren't without sin, but the rebels were always worse. Oh. Cautious optimist, the rock. Goes to Magpie. I think my bot read this wrong. Never mind. You didn't get pulled, actually. Okay, you've been pulled. Congratulations. Bridget the Mantis. Space ghosts. Coast to coasts. Oh shit. Brock is a slug. Okay. They need to move this timer over so it doesn't sit over top of the charger indicator. I need more power, real bad. It's such a weird weapon, it doesn't look right. It feels so hacky. Well, it works though, I guess. I mean, it works better than most of those piercing weapons. It unfortunately will stop working when they have more than 2 shields, I think. It's just not going to make any sense then. It's going to be a regular old ion gun.
Have you heard the good news about fire?
Yes. Thank you for the sub. What now? I have no idea what this means. I feel like they raised the price of the Burst 3, making it even worse. Like, this weapon sucks, man. It was never good. 5 shots for 3 power, and it's it's the worst of the burst lasers, always was. They made it more expensive. It's very slow. Did it really? I never use it. I don't remember using 4 power. That's a pretty significant change. I still don't want to use it. That's an upgrade then, to that gun. Wow, it really sucked. Wow, 4 power. Wow, I would never use that. Unless I had nothing else. I would consider using a 3 power version. I just wouldn't like it. 4 power, wow, what a mess. What a disaster. What were they thinking? Yeah, so these chain weapons are pretty good. The problem, obviously, is that I don't have as many weapon slots as I like. I can't just do whatever I want. I only got 4, so, you know. It's very, very good at the start of the game, but we're going to need more shots than this at some point. Very temporary weapons. I do feel like that's less of a concern than usual in this mod. I feel like I'm going to have plenty of weapons to replace them later. As soon as you open up the communications interface, you spot a pirate ship sinking out of the shadows of the nearby planet. Safe and about over here. I got a job offer for you. Me and the game heading to a rather fine looking colony. Hoping to take a... I agree. We ain't doing that, actually. You're way too far away now. Again, we'll hunt them down. Long range scanners. We have the data. Sorry about your drone or whatever. See you later. There was some discussion last time when I guess some of the devs were in here about blue options being bad, and you know, the more I play this and think about it, the less I agree. That's a skill check. You don't have a skill check that's bad because you already have put in the work to get the skill check enabled. It would be like if you checked your intelligence in Fallout and it didn't work. But not only did it not work, but it was negative for you instead of attempting and failing because it wasn't high enough. It just straight up at 100% chance was bad for you. You're being punished for having the skill that you worked on. I don't know. There's a couple good 4. I mean, the beam that's 4 power is really strong. 4 power still sucks on it though. The Vulcan can be good. 4 power sucks a lot though. Reactor for 2 fuel? Yes. Crystalline Shire. Oh, don't like my ship? What's wrong with it? That ion shines now against 2 shields. I accept. Show him how to make a scrap arm. Three shield piercing crystals for 2 power. I can hold on to that for the moment. I take off the heavy. This all makes a lot more sense. Because these two work together to ignore one level of shield. Like I said, they don't really mix. They only mix with themselves. That's what I'm trying to say. I attack. No, I repair. They mix with themselves because collectively together they act like that last shield layer isn't there, but... They don't mix with the other guns. Pirates. I don't know what a Rockman Outcast is, but he's winning. Greatly increases speed and damage. Regular speed and 20% damage. He's just better than the Free Mantis in almost every way. I wonder if that skill's on. I couldn't even tell. We ain't gonna win that fight with these two. Got him out of here at least. Really? All they do is learn combat faster? That sucks. Yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense. I was gonna say this seemed a little redundant. I was reading the tooltip wrong because it's just a big block of text. They ought to color code it maybe. Rockman Outcast is just a fast combat learner, which is the lousiest thing. That's a really easy thing to train. I'm not interested in that unit. 7 missiles. No. Yeah, it always has more HP. That's normal for a rock. The rock has new abilities, though. I think that they have this anti-stun resistance. Just mildly useful. Might come up. Better at being punched and learning from being punched. I ain't leaving my guy. Gun skill almost there. I don't mind a system being in place to stop me from being a jerk and being punished for it, because there's not really anything like that in regular FTL. You kind of just do whatever you want and nobody stops you. I'm allowed to just kill civilians and steal their food and stuff. So a system like that stops you from doing that. Theoretically, right? At least it's not a... I mean, it's just another risk-reward kind of system. What is this? Can I fight them? Of course it's shady. They're selling slaves. Well, it sounds like our commander's interested, which is even worse. But we're gonna attack him however we can force him to do it. Just gonna fire the guns, let the chain laser do its thing, max out my gun skill. They can't really hurt us very badly unless that ion hits me a lot. Unlikely. I'll do it. Nope. Oh, okay. What do they mean? I didn't confirm or deny that. And we fell for that too? Writing. Mantis parts. Prepare to fight. Would have liked to have gotten the door system up, but what are you gonna do? He is pretty fast. That's big. Yeah, that's good. Good defense. We can start leveling up other things now. Focus on guns. Missiles, I hate them. We have no dodge anyway. Plum Bay was a side grade, but it was almost always better. It gave you too many pink options or blue options, you know. Really should have shot their weapons. That was foolish. Managed to dodge that. Those mantises are so hard to deal with. There's definitely a lot of events that the Clum Bay does work on, though, which makes it much better than a regular med bay. Man, doors are expensive. Refuse. He won't break the doors twice, so it's okay to let him just do his thing there. It's fine. Their guns can't hurt us either, so they're in bad shape. Trying to run. They won't get away because we have the big beam coming in. These guns are past their prime at this point. I really gotta switch them up. That deal sucks. It's a little better. I'm probably I started up a stream tonight just to mess around a bit. I'm probably not going to do the plan tomorrow. I'll probably do Mega Man Shuffler or the game that the subs and patrons picked. On Thursday, I think you can expect new content for the first time. I've nearly got it set up. With the help of Orinthius, I made a new thing. It's pretty sweet. Let me load this up real quick. Let's see if this works. It might be loud. I don't think it will be. We'll see. Yeah, there's our winner. Okay, I got what I need here. 200 heights. 200 width. Does this work? I need 600 width. There we go. Coin flip. Designed. I need this for determining who goes first on Thursday. We made that today. I made a lot of new resources for the events. What do I need to bring here? There's value in this. That 40% dodge is such a good number to sit at. Feeling pretty safe against most normal threats. We ought to be able to do most engagements without taking any damage. So we're only really worried about the big nasty ships at this point. Or new stuff that might show up. But I do need some better guns because I can barely get through 3 shields with these. And that's going to be what we're running into real soon. We just need more shots. I can get the chain heavy on, but that only adds 1. It's not really solving the problem, it's just delaying it, and like, I'm not going to be able to deal with 4 shields then instead of 3. I can barely deal with 3. Also, they don't sync up very well. The timing on the changer is so fast. It made sense with the chain heavy. Just like these two make sense together. It doesn't really work by itself. Luigi! Ugh. Can we please stop dodging my phaser? Dodge it again. Ugh, come on. Tempted to take the deal just to get out of this fight. Like, it's taking forever. Get the cloak again. Yeah, that is true. It takes a main system slot away, which is really nasty. You can't get mind control or something for that. And it's just not predictable enough. Gonna keep on getting stuff up. We can get that beam on. I might do that instead of a new weapon. Once you arrive at the location of the distress ship, the call us civilian ship hails you. Thanks for responding to our beacon. Our FTL navigation has gone haywire and we can't plot a course to the nearest depot. Yes. Wow, that's a lot. I'm gonna get this gun on instead of this. It makes me happier. I drew the coins myself. What? Always gotta overtune all the things that I make. It's important that we put too much effort into every resource. Yeah, UI is on point. Mod's best feature in my opinion in UI upgrades. If I could just package those and put them in vanilla, I would use that and be happy, honestly. It's really good. Barring anything else. It is certainly interesting, the rest of the content, though. That's just the level of... it will suck to go back to vanilla FTL after having all these features, that's all. Steal a kill. Ah, you're too late. Should have run faster, Mantis. Mantis store. It's red. I don't know what that means. We'll see, I suppose. Use. Ew. Battling in the med bay. With the air off. I'm after scrap, not fuel. Long range scanners, useless. Yeah, well, that's actually really good because they're not worth 25 scrap, so we just got a bargain. We broke it down into more scrap than it's supposed to be worth. I don't know what to do with what's coming up here. I think I'm okay to just engage and find out. I don't want to spend my money too much. Let's just see what this is. Mantis crew here has hunkered down in the abdomen of a space whale. Approach the corpse. They want to give me a repair mantis for $1 million? Black 1 is a switch I'm gonna make. That's why I didn't want to try and upgrade my guns again. Don't they? I guess they don't. They also don't have the combat bonus. I don't tend to buy units. It's a waste usually, unless it's an emergency kind of move. Black 1 is 3 shots for 2 power. It's good. It's gonna replace the chain heavy probably, so we can just have more shots. Or the phaser, the kind of weird phaser, doesn't really add much. That gives me a lot of firepower back. I keep seeing Crystal Boy when I see my crystal burst, because I was watching Cobra. What a stupid name for a villain. Alright, we gotta put this out. It's gross. Ow, man. Missiles every time, all day long. Hit me all the time out. These guys are the quest mantis. Let them go. On this map, oh man. Okay, they're next to the exit. It's fine. That's doable. We can do both. Feels bad. There's nothing to do here. The Hive Destroyer. Who can we spare here? You're the only one, really, who can help him out. The damn Zoltan walked through and turned off my guns. What a jerk. I need to make sure they don't get away. Yeah, I want whatever that says. Misery quote pinpoint. That is such a good deal. I mean, it doesn't even matter if it's garbage because 45 scrap and a weapon continues to be extremely valuable. Pinpoints do higher damage than beams with shorter trails. This beam seems really good. Like they messed up and built in a hyper halberd beam. As this seems really strong. I don't see why I wouldn't use this over the chain heavy as soon as I can. It's guaranteed to hit, and it probably can hit at least one room. Alright. It's weird that it's called a beam. What I mean is that it's guaranteed to hit one room with the beam chance, like just can't miss because it's a beam. That's why they did that, maybe. Let's get out of here. Definitely worth my time to get that. We're gonna attack these guys again. More Mantis invaders again. The Engies are here. Starger and... Alright, let's get them. Destroy Notch and Starger. We got these guys too. I don't know what this gun is. No, we're not letting them go this time. They must explode. Again, learned my lesson from last time, where it feels like there's just a trick option where if you let them go, you just pay nothing for it. The value is in killing them. They won't scam anyone else. Wait, what? What? But that sentence shouldn't exist. Gotta be honest with you, there's no moral option there. Slughome Nebula! Exclamation point. Bubsy's here. Slugnog's here. Finally, we got some ships. Oh, that's a dangerous one in terms of shields, but is it a dangerous one in terms of weapons? I don't feel like it is. We can beat them. Unless their weapons are worse than they look. I don't like the ASB that they get for free. I hate that part of this. They mind control my pilot. I also hate that. That's really the only fancy thing they've got. Are they gonna board me? They are. I currently have no evasion because of that. Come on. Don't be level 2 mind control, please. Shit. It is. That's ridiculous. God. They just had to have that. That sucks. That's the end of me. Just endless mind control. On my pilot, of all things. It's still on. Like, I have no evasion. I can't do anything about it because he's fucking endlessly mind controlled me. That sucked. I'm not used to the enemy having level 3 mind control, but I'm pretty sure that's what that was. It sucks to fall to something like that. That's what's gonna kill me, though. It's just brutal. We need the rock to repair that because no one else can. We're gonna need to do this. Couldn't break through. Is he fixing the O2 yet? There's still a breach in there. You go fix that. You go to the med bay. Mess him up. O2 is 5%. You gotta be kidding. That mind control brutal. Brutal. It's the worst. Fuck. Killed my buddy. The mind control was so mean that they had that. And they used it perfectly. Come on, dude. Don't die. Ah, God. Fucking come on. Finally. That took so much work. Part of the problem with them liking Breach as much as they do is that Breach is actually a big deal when you're the human playing. It's not something you can just laugh off. So since we didn't have one of those plant fellas or whatever, we lost a crew member who was very valuable and a shield Zoltan that was pretty valuable. And it was for nothing. Like, God, dude, they shouldn't have level 3 mind control just at a whim. But I guess we shouldn't have fought them. I mean, it was not really. I feel like they're overtuned, those guards. They had everything. The ASB also was very on point, violent. The ASB that they get all the time is one of the things I dislike about this mod. ASB sucks a lot. It's supposed to be an uncommon threat. But they like it. They like it too much. It's like a missile backup, is what it becomes. Yeah, the guards are in your face as soon as you get here, so it's not really fair for them to be an encounter that you're not allowed to get your way out of. It would be different if they were on jump 1 or whatever, but they're on jump 0. We're gonna have to pick up some crew, I think, because that's something I'm not gonna be able to get around. We're rich. I can afford it. There's a merchant up there, but they tend to sell weapons, in my experience. If I had leveled up piloting, I would have been alright. I was thinking about doing it earlier. It would have changed the situation. This off, this on. Try out our new beam. Did y'all catch the answer? This is an old FTL trick for punishing clicking through the text. So if you guess wrong, you're in trouble, but if you guess right, you're in business. And it does randomly change it, I think. But this time it's 6. If you didn't catch it. And there's Philip the Snail, the slug. He's welcome aboard for sure. We need this. So you're gonna replace the Rock Charizard, and Slug is gonna become the pilot. He's already green. Daffodil the Slug. That's a good find. That helps. Medbay is off for no reason. That's fine. Used to that in FTL anyway. Your fancy AI can't beat this. Me moving up and down lightly is too much intelligence for you. Okay, here we go. It really is just one, like I can't do anything else with it. Damn, dude. It's not as awful as it sounds. Why are we ions so bad? That shit hurt real bad. It's all breaches, it's not damage. But it still sucks a lot, obviously. It's just not death, like it sounds like it is. Is that what that is? Is that why I'm dying like that? Is that an enemy ion drone, or does this gun do all that ion damage? I can't tell, I wasn't paying attention to that. And the med bay's off. Engines are being hacked, so we have no evasion. We're okay. I didn't really have too much trouble with this fight. It's just full of breaches now, that's all. This laser beam makes an unpleasant sound when it fires. I gotta make sure the way is clear for my friend Mantis here to actually succeed in getting there in one piece. How many breaches there are, it's ridiculous. Man. Well, there's more value in doors and O2 than ever before, and leveling up the pilot and all that because of all these breaches that are happening. Really need one of those plants. Like, they're really selling it hard on the value of that plant guy when the O2 is this much of a problem sometimes. I'm actually still in good shape except for my haul. I just need this store to be nice. Will it be nice? I love stories. Jackson Newman? Reigniters are rare. A ruin. Okay, we got a marker. I wish he would let me repair, but what are you gonna do? He won't. Stun. Crystal Burst. Pierces 2 shields, does hull damage, stuns the crew. For 1 power, 2 shots. Stuns the crew, locks down the room. Just disgusting weapon. I'm definitely interested in that. That's gonna replace the Changer. I've seen these before. These are missile launchers. I'm not really interested in that. Let's switch the Changer out for that thing and try it out. Wish I could get some health, but not here. This is not the store for that. Okay, we have raided the barge. We started a fight with a slug. We're gonna repair for 1 haul. Mind control's back. The mantis up with it again. Unfortunately, because of that, they also have cloaking. But it's level 1 cloaking. Come on now. Yeah, the slug is cheating a lot. It has every system in the game. What are you gonna do? The Pleasure Protector. In the shape of a heart.
Dang.
They also have level 2 mind control at least. Again, I hate that when that happens. I'm gonna go ahead and try and break some of that stuff because this is too much. Let's break the mind control first. Nice. They can't get in there to repair the mind control because this gun is actually really good for that. So that's cool. They broke the doors. I let them do it. I shouldn't have ran out, but I had no choice really. Felt like anyway. Wait, what? How did he stun him? Stunned him and not me. Gross. The fight's on, jerks. Track their signatures or long range scanners. That's you, slug. Green fighting spirit. There's always been cheater ships, it's fine. I mean, it's not really, but it's not new to the concept of this game. I have to jump back. I'm still not sure what the blue weapon choice did there. It alleged that I could follow them, but nothing happened. $18 scrap for 5 repair? Yes. Neat. Being able to do that on the fly is cool. That's, I mean, why would you... How could it possibly be more valuable than this? I don't think it can possibly be more valuable than this. But it is another dude. I mean, do we want to check him out just to see what it is? Because I know what this is. This is 48 bucks, which would be very nice. And a thing that's worth about 20. So it's 68 scrap. Or we can talk to a slug. It's Slocknog. What is these prices? Slocknog? We don't have that kind of money, Slocknog. See you later, Slocknog. We'll leave him to his own devices. Also, he's at a dead end. If I didn't do my repair, I would have been able to get him. Trying to escape, what? They're boarding. Okay, we've stunned the pilot and locked everyone else out of the room, so they're just not allowed to do anything for a long period of time there. Ugh. This beam doesn't like to fire when I click on it because of the weird way it's drawn. It feels bad. I have to drag it like this or it won't fire. If I just click on it, it turns red and then it doesn't fire. That's why I haven't killed this ship. That's why I took damage at all, because it wouldn't fire correctly. Extra scrap. Nice. It is a beam, but it's not though. It's a dot. It doesn't work right because of the way they have it drawing. It's not intuitively working right. It's not really a beam. It should be able to draw a little further, but they don't want it to hit 2 rooms. Yeah, the scrap recovery arm at this point has paid for itself. It was an investment at the start. It's a painful investment, very expensive. But at this point, I'm happy to have had it. A slug jailer. Attack the jailer. Repair again. Why not? We'll get these free repairs to add up. The question is, what kind of level mind control are we dealing with, and do I have time to stop it naturally before he breaks 2 doors? Yes, we do. It's so hard to get it to fire. Jeez. It really is. It just won't go. That is extremely good, that crystal lockout weapon. Very powerful. We got our Zoltan back. You know, that being said, if I had my other Zoltan, we'd really be living the life right now with 2 extra power and shield immunity on Ion level 1. But, Raftman is here. I've crawled my HP back up to a reasonable number here. Mind control back again. O2 hack. These slugs sure like systems. Okay. Yeah, I'll do that. What's that shooting sound? Well, whatever. Okay, we have the maximum speed that we can get on our guns now. Rebel Stronghold or Duskbringer Capital. These are both good choices. I know what this one is. Let's do this one since it's new. Radical Zoltans. This is a bad option. It's going to get them to attack us. I'm going to fight them anyway. I guess not this time. See, this is completely at odds with the, it's completely at odds with the Mantis version of the exact same thing. I wonder if it's a random chance. West purple. I would rather not fight. But that is the do nothing option there, unfortunately. They'll kill me. I would have died. They got missiles and 50 shields. Speaking of 50 shields, this time we're gonna try, but that's gonna be rough. Man, the boarding power of these guys. I can't stop them. They're gonna break my med bay, like, unless I can break the drone control. There's no way. I'm just gonna let them blow it up. It's just hopeless. Drone's down. It's another pleasure barge. We'll pick up some of the pods. I want to recruit the Slug Saboteur. Mort. Is that his theme song? What? It's a slightly different looking slug. He's got some kind of trait on him. Becomes immune to damage. He's a really good boarder. He can just break systems without being attacked for a while. How long does that last? That's despicable. That's so mean. I mean, he has regular fighting skill, according to this. He's just a regular guy. He can just be immune to damage and hit for 50% more on shit. I hope the AI doesn't use that. But I guess they do. Doesn't make any sense. It's so busted. That's definitely something fierce. I don't even know how you would fight that. You wouldn't. You'd be just dead. You would have to have mind control or you're dead. But he's immune to mind control probably, since he's a slug. I guess he's not, since it doesn't say so. He's given up that ability. So he's mind controllable. The only hard counter to that mayhem. One more small repair for 2 cents. We're dealing with the enemy having a quad teleporter quite a bit in this run. Whoops. Oh, that's so much. Wait, why is it? Oh, because our pilot's leveling up, that's right. Almost there. We're gonna get 3% more dodge soon. No, I have a name Mort. I'm wasting a lot of scrap on tiny, expensive repairs, but what are you gonna do? They have an ASB with them again. These guys are gonna die quickly, at least. I'm not able to use my laser in this case. Damn flak. Damn ASB. That hurt a lot. Just jeez. We'll die before we deal with that. Yeah, you can repair on empty sectors, which are not very common somehow. I can't identify them as empty until I land on them. It's not like I can just pick a repair spot, but there's more repair spots than just shops now. Is that like a fake Sultan? What was that? Can immediately kill themselves to deal extra damage to all nearby crew. That's what he did. In an ass. They shot my buddy while he was walking through. What a jerk. No one's allowed to go into the weapon room over there ever again. Had to press cat. Okay, let's see here. I have so much money. Not quite enough for that, but maybe it's a good idea. I get the feeling this quest is just going to do 5 damage to me and make me explode. That's my guess. That's my grim guess. We're probably dead here. Didn't work. Well, we made it. It's just a pike beam, but worse. Doesn't go as far, goes faster. Who cares about the speed of the beam? The lab is here. We can get some of these augments that would certainly help. I don't usually invest in them, but when they're free, having extinguishers for fire, I mean, it's so expensive, but it might be worth it at this point. Having breach sealant is less valuable when I have level 202. I don't understand what the lab is. That's silly. They just get way better. 30 scrap. Mantises have ranged. I guess that means they have to be right on top of the enemy. These are so specific. This is a lot of depth that I'm not sure I want. Double power. Half damage, but you can't fight. Mantis speed up, don't need that. We teleport almost. Sabotage boost. I'm not sure what to do with that because it seems like I should invest in some of that, but I think I'm gonna get the extinguishers and not have to worry about fire. And let's see what else we got here. My weapons seem okay. They're not fantastic. This thing's not great. It just doesn't get to get used much. I would trade that in. This, you don't even give me energy. I could have had cloaking if I didn't invest in that, which is part of why I feel like it's just a waste. It's so expensive. Just gonna fix up my ship and go. Four power missiles. One shot every 20 seconds. Double hull damage on systemless rooms, so 8 damage possibly. You know, here's a weapon that's as bad as any missile. It also eats 2 missiles a shot. This is the worst missile launcher I've ever seen. What's its problem? Why is it like this? I guess the goal of this missile launcher is to rush down low HP enemy ships. Hope that you hit. Do 8 damage. For 4 power. That's something else. The crew teleporter would have been a good idea with our slug fella. I mostly was interested in repairing. I think my weapons are all right. They're not great. We have this as a weapon that I can invest in as a backup source. Regular Zoltan's here. He just tanks the damage for free. That's the power of that mantis and that slug together. One of them has a big damage boost. The other one's just sitting there that whole time. Sitting there for so long that I can go and get fully healed and come back. And of course my charge is back up now. You know, the crystal lockdown originally skill was the only active skill like this. It has like a 30-second cooldown on it. Because they understood how strong it is to have an incredible little active ability. We're gonna have to dive, but that's fine if I can get my engines up again. Actually, I'm not sure if it's fine. It's fine normally. We'll see if they changed it. Okay. They're trying to run. They hacked my engines and they're pelting me with ion. I really don't appreciate that. Couldn't shut that big thing off, whatever it is. Some kind of weird, it missed, whatever it is, some kind of weird flak missile thing. Okay. This guy was caught in a clone bay loop, which I've created myself once or twice. You fire crew at it? I mean, it doesn't tell me what it does. It's the same as the laser in terms of effectiveness. Let's find out. How do I load it? Yeah, I don't know if it's going to clone him automatically. And also, I don't know how to load it anyway. He is giving me power. He's doing that, so... Even though it's not in the description, it is there. There's value in this guy. Yeah, I don't know how to load him into the gun. That's a... I'm not too interested in it. Honestly. If it doesn't clone him... If it clones him, then I don't care. He's useful as a shield booster. I don't think I care about this crappy laser. It's too weak. It just does 3 damage if the shields are completely gone. Making it a beam that can't miss. It's just 3 damage that can't miss. I am very unimpressed with it. So this is better than that, in my opinion. Let's try and get engines to level 6 so that we can escape the ASB cannon. Preach to the Zoltans. We have been let loose. That's not even ideal for me. I wanted to fight, really, because I need the money. Tax collector. Attack the tax collector. It's just a drone. I still don't know how to load it, so guess we're not using this. Whatever. I don't care that they broke that. Somehow we failed to dodge all that. Actually, why is my dodge so low? What happened? The hack makes your dodge 0. I don't think it makes your dodge reduce normally. If they buffed hacking, they really just don't understand balance at all. That's extremely the worst system to give any kind of upgrade to. It's so busted strong. Well. Anyway. The weird writing continues. We can sell one of these and get cloaking, which is gonna be this. Weird weapon. Yeah, I mean, they definitely had, It's like my guy couldn't work on the engines, that's what it was. Yeah, I'm not familiar with that. That doesn't sound like vanilla. Hacking is supposed to reduce your dodge to 0% when it's on, and then it's off for most of the time. I feel like that's a change. I might be wrong, though. This is the order of preference because this is the least useful weapon. We have cloaking now. It's very nice. I haven't had that in this mod yet. Well, that's fine. They didn't change it then. That's just me being a loser with bad information. I feel like the ASB is worse for me than what I dodged, so probably made a mistake there, but we're sticking with it now. I still can't get their shields down. The ASB was dodged. Yeah, it's just a 1 damage missile, I guess, even though it takes forever to fire. I don't know why. Must do something else. What do you mean fleet delayed by 1 jump? We're done though. What do you mean fleet delayed by 1 jump? Whatever. I'm leaving. There's a sail in Pirate Island over here. Oh, there's the continue button. Do I want to fight this one? They have minimal ways to hurt me, I feel like. I'm gonna fight him. I could run, but let's see if this guard is more dangerous than they look, because they have been in the past so far. Been dangerous. Very dangerous. When at low health, hides in a box, taking 10% damage from combat, cannot do anything but move until healed. Our gunner's leveled up finally. It's everybody. Hacked store. All-Star sucks. The asteroid doesn't suck as much. This guy's immune to doors and fires, and so we can take advantage of that, I guess, by locking him away from his friend. I accept. A fool's beam. It literally can't be worse than this thing, right? 4 damage for 5 power. It is much worse. Where do they think this power grows at, man? 4 damage is not enough. $100 years of charge time. I mean, you're only going to get like 8 damage out of this, maybe 12. Not enough. And that's if 0 shields happen, which is never going to happen with 3 power left over. This weapon is worthless. Well, it's not worthless. I can't wait to sell it at one of the Hecht stores that will surely be on my side. If we can get the points, we can get some free item maybe. Turn your modular weapons into the next generation of tech and lock down. You can have this, thanks. What the hell are these? Is it gonna boost my laser? What are these? These are lockdown guns. 3 power for 4 shots, not gonna do it. 1 power for 2 shots is pretty good. I find myself looking at the burst laser 1 and saying it's better than all the weapons in the store, which isn't great. You can have this too. I don't want this. Two power for 3 shots is okay. With this, it's got some value on it. It makes sense to throw it on instead of the crappy laser I'm using. I think I'll switch this out. It's just not working. Yeah, this isn't good. We don't want that. It's a weapon. It's not an augment. It's useless. It's a bad idea. I'll never do that. It's just a burst laser. For the time being. Unless they give me something real good. There's Flak 1 better than this gun by far. Slow charging, 1 damage ion weapon. Uses no power. That's what that is. Yeah, that one's okay, but we can afford power now. So goodbye, mod laser. You were a waste of like 60 scrap to find out that you're a mess. If you can merge them into one, that's one thing. But I doubt it. These weapons are fine up here. Yeah, presumably you'd come here and you'd actually just invest in the lockdowns on 3 guns or something. A shard. For 3 power, we do mild damage at a very short length. Chance to breach and crew damage is high. Yeah, these laser beams are all bad. They're I'm comparing them to the halberd as a default. Let's go to this store. I'll buy the fuel. I don't care. Rob the feds. That's fine. Good. Good for you. Think I give a shit? They're robbing the... whatever. I'm buying hacking. Oh, it starts at level 2? I think we can make it. But if not, I'll just dive. I can't believe hacking started at level 2. Perfect.
Dang.
Okay, what is this nonsense? Let's turn this off. Oh, they hacked my hack. Never mind, we're not hacking this time. I could... Okay. They have a hull repair drone? Hanging out? That surely isn't gonna sit there the whole time, right? Because it sure looks like it is. Too bad I have spam. You can't beat my spam even with that. If I accept this surrender, I can leave before their big mess of shit that they just fired hits me, so I'm gonna do it. Because I feel like I'd be in trouble if I didn't, maybe. These Hector stores sure are plentiful. It's almost concerning how much of this sector is just stores. But you suppose it's better than deadly rebels. Collect your... I'll never say it. Hall 1. What? What does this mean? What? How can this be? What is this? See, there's the good weapon. Fire lasers. Burst laser 2 with fire chance. 40%. That's good. 30% on every shot. Having 3 mod lasers firing with that, I'd do that. Thanks for the host, Skybills. What's up? Yeah, it sounds like I made a mistake. If you can just leave this in your inventory. Then maybe you can make that laser that I was talking about. A Fire Burst 2. Next time I play this, I want to come to Hector and get this Triple Burst Laser 2 Fire Beam thing going on. Would have been better than Flak. I mean, it wouldn't have been much better, but it would have been better. Especially if I could have gotten the stunner with it or whatever. One stun fire laser, one... Well, let's see what this is. Okay, we got all the things. I don't know how to get to the mega market, but they're advertising it somewhere in this world. Is there like a candy wrapper in the song? What is that noise? Yeah, it's not me, though. I accept. Yeah, that's too bad. We can't do anything with that. Here's hacking. I mean, that happens. You can get level 7 quests that can't be done. It happened all the time in vanilla. They want to shut my engines off. Does that... I want to stop that. That's worth a hack. They left the shield room, and then it got shot, and now they can't get back in, and they're very upset. This beacon hosts an automated ship, but not the usual variety. It's a surveyor deployed by the rebels to scout automatically. It can capture its black box. You can access the data. Let's fight it. Destroy it and the box is mine. Okay, that's level 1. Mind control, not a concern. Well, if I knew it was going to do that, I would have changed my tactics. Damn. Okay, it's dead. No, it's not. It's still orange shit. Come on, don't hide the whole time. We can send data and get the rest of the sector scouted. After all, what do you know? Sure, you can hit it with I mean, stealth only gives you 60% evasion. Flat. So it never was a guarantee to dodge. You're just invisible, so you're hard to track. You're not immortal. It's always been that way. I fired for a reason. I didn't want to waste my shot, but I mean, it was a good idea. My gear is so good, I don't think I want to change any of it, except for maybe the crystal bursts too. I think we better talk to him, though. Okay, we'll be punished if I don't buy this. What is this? Whatever. Waste. A slug elite. Have some fuel. We've saved the slugs. Hello. Admiral Tully again. Wow, they didn't give me everything. They gave me a choice. I really don't like not having the repairs. We could probably get the repairs ourselves, so I'm not going to take them. I came here with 20 health on purpose. I take the sector map, and I'll benefit from that the most. I don't see the hack protection option. Farewell, scrap gatherer. Do we want a different one? Providing double power in exchange for making them fragile. These two would shield each other, taking way less damage. And it's not that much stuff, but like, it's a lot to throw in here on the side. Like, it's not unheard of amounts of stuff, but it's kind of a necessary bloat. I want to take advantage of it though, it's here. I don't think I really benefit from most of it, except for the Zoltan overclock, which is a bit of a risk. They're already weak. I'm gonna do it though. I think I'm good here otherwise. Let's get the performance upgrade of the shields. That sounds cool. That's gonna do it for me. Unless... See, that's no good. Where is the one that disables their defense drone? That's what I'm looking for. I don't see that. So we're looking for... I'm looking at cloaking and being able to fire my weapons while cloaked. It's very strong. I don't really need that though. I don't think it's worth the money. Here it is. This would be good. It's so expensive though. Too expensive. It's not worth 110 ever. And 10 drone parts as a joke? Like, I have the drone parts, but I would never pay that for that unless I was desperate for hacking. I think they expect you to have a lot more money than usual in this. We'll just do this. That's cool. No breaches, no fire on my ship, and I think I'm calling it with that. Let's go. Who wants to be projectile? Sapphire Sage. You've remembered who you are. The Zoltan that fires themselves out of a cannon for 100 years. That's who you are. But before that, that was your name. Let's go to repair point here. And then Merchant Purple. You. Base is here. Yo, Autumn Blues, what's up? We're on the end of the game here. You're coming in time to see the attempt on this mod's final battle. Lousy weapons here. For 2 power, reasonable damage, big breach chance, alleged poison. I don't know how that works. There's no details on the poison. 75 crew damage is enough to kill a Zoltan in one shot. This thing is lousy. This thing is way better, but I still don't want it. I mean, I don't have any missiles left, is the thing. Like, I would say that it is better than the Crystal Burst that I'm using. We have this. Every 5 seconds, fire a shot. An ion shot. That's better than this by a lot, I think. I think I can really use this. It's gonna be about 3 seconds a shot, and it's gonna be real devastating to him, I think. And the Crystal Burst Laser is not. We're giving up a shot. We're giving up a triple shot for this, but I mean, it's fine. I'm gonna trade. I've got to back up and go this way, unfortunately. We got to go to the base. I have a lot of money. That seems like an obvious choice right there. Just do that. ASB cannon here. We're going to dodge with the cloak. This is a fight we don't want to engage in, obviously. What are these? Motherfucker ace. Double combat damage. 50% sabotage. Takes minimal hazard damage. Wow. Wow. Those things are outrageous. I can't fight them. Like, I legit can't beat them. I think it's aboard again. Let's get out of here. We'll deal with them separately. Do something on board the ship. Maybe take care of the jerks? Well, can't do that, so... Okay, issue. There's a breach, and oh my god. Their damage is so disgusting. It's stupid how strong they are. Like, it's almost impossible to even fight in there. You guys fix that for me real quick, and we'll just figure out what to do about this while they break that with their incredible breaking speed. Okay. Well, Immortality Mantis can go in, I guess. If it's ready, it's not. It's so dumb. He's dead already. Jeez. I don't like these guys. They're so freaking strong. What if you have an all Zoltan team? Just 2 of these guys and you're dead? Come on. They're allowed to board me with 4 dudes. They're not gonna win. We because we have an entire crew, we were able to stop these 3 guys who came aboard. Yeah, this feels bad. I don't like this at all. Unless I'm missing something here, these guys are just way too strong. The fact that they are almost killing me when they're outnumbered 4-1 is just stupid. Come in here with mech suits? Like, what the heck? They don't need to be like that. Let's tone that down, hey. It doesn't matter if they're event only. They shouldn't exist. There's no event that justifies that. They got me on the jump because the point was randomly taken. It's not like I made a mistake or a judgment call that was wrong. The point in front of me disappeared, so that's why they're after me. So the event is that they're just in front of me. I couldn't have been dodged. Well, they shouldn't show up in Sector 8 or when diving. They shouldn't exist. They're too strong. It let them board me with too many of them. Okay, let's see where we're at here. I knew that would happen. I don't think cloaking is gonna be good anyway. Part of that trouble is because we did degrade our Zoltans to have 45 HP. But I mean, you know, I'm just using the options given to me. And so, in one swing, those guys nearly killed me. That's part of the trouble with my crew, but I mean, this Mantis is a good fighter. It's green, has the boost on them. I mean, why stop at double damage? Why don't you give them 5 times damage? What? Why not go all in? They did everything. They just have too many abilities. They're uncontrollable. Because they have sabotage as well as damage, they were able to break my doors before I could funnel them out. But they also are almost immune to air damage, so it wouldn't have mattered anyway. They do 3 things better than any unit I'm allowed to have. And there were 3 of them on my ship at once. That's too much. And especially since I didn't make any mistake. They were just on my ship because I was just going through the path that was given to me. The only option that I had. Hey Rigaday, thank you for the sub. They could have easily killed me and game over to ship that, honestly, I mean, it's really, and I'm really in good shape here, like otherwise, but I almost lost to them, in my opinion. That was super close. I didn't lose any units, but damn near did I, and if I started losing units left and right, it wouldn't have taken much for them to wipe out my whole crew the way they were. If I didn't have level 4 shields for them to wail on for 5 minutes, I don't know what I would have done. They broke my doors too early. I couldn't control them, couldn't funnel them, couldn't get healed. Well, venting the room wouldn't work because they take reduced damage. They take a lot of reduced damage. I'm not sure what I should have done. It sounds like we're never going to dive, since the penalty for that is that guy showing up. He's too dangerous. Hey, 10 more, thank you for the host. Well, venting the rooms barely works normally against 1 or 2 borders. It barely works. If you're telling me that they're going to take 30% less damage from it, and they're allowed to board me in groups of 3 and 4, you're not gonna vent those guys out. It doesn't really even matter if you had max doors, they're still gonna bust through with that. I'm going to have to fight them with crew at that point. I think mind control is the way to do it. It's gonna be, like, again, the only solution, just like with the evil slugs. It's gotta be mind control. It seems like mind control and medbay are very valuable in this, and O2. I have to level those up to play this mod in the future. If I run into those guys, they're gonna end my run. I need protection against that. Those are the first ones of them I've seen, so it's not like they're common, but oh man, there were 3 of them once. I've never used Medbot Dispersal, really. I didn't even see it in the list. Yo, free halberd beam. Hey. Where is that anyway? Let's see. It's cheap. I mean, that's gonna be good anyway. I'm gonna look at that halberd beam. 3 power is killer because I can't actually use it. There's just no way I can get it online. Unfortunately, it's a bit of a tease. It's the same old gun. They definitely didn't do it any favors here, but I won't be using that. We don't need it. It would be nice, but I don't have 100 scrap to spit onto weapons. Okay, we're gonna go engage the flagship now. And probably die, because who knows what they've done to it other than, I imagine they did more than paint it blue. First thing I see is that they merged the doors in there. Second thing I see is they have 5 shields. The third thing I see is mind control is here instead of cloaking, which is absent. There's no hacking or cloaking on phase 1. They're going to board me with 4 units at once. They have a medic and 2 soldiers coming across. Comes the gang. We actually want them to beat on those doors for a little bit by themselves. They messed up bad. That's really good for me. I'm thinking about hacking their mind control. I think that's a good idea. Since they can't cloak, I don't need to hack their shields, obviously. We can break through their shields, no problem. If I hack their mind control, we'll be in business pretty hard. They're gonna stop mind controlling us. I think that has a lot of value. My crew is fragile except for the Mantis. It's really the only one who's not. I have these Zoltans who can die super easy. hacking their mind control is a good choice. It feels like to me. Let's do it. I'm thinking that's a new option for me. We no longer have to concern ourselves with these guys. These guys are gonna suffocate or come into my medbay and die. We can go ahead and blast this. Let's put this on ion autopilot. Go help. Let's do this. There sure is a lot of stuff in phase 1. Oh, we got hit by the 5% chance. I sure am glad that I bought the NG dispersal because I don't see how you can do this without it. I honestly don't. There is a lot going on here. Okay, well, they're out of crew, so, you know, normally I would say they're done for. That's big, but, who knows now? My cloaking is not up. And they just fired that missile at me. We're gonna take it a little easier now and try and kill the rest of their crew. Resist? You know, if I break their O2, we might actually have something going on. They need that O2 real bad. They really do. All our breaches in their ship. I shouldn't have let them die. I should have tried to kill some more crew, because I'm worried they're gonna board me again. I never felt like anyone who said killing the crew was bad was right. I always felt like it was the good idea. It simplifies things. The AI isn't that dangerous. I like to kill the whole crew and deal with the AI. That's my preference. I hate being boarded by the crew. It's definitely worth killing most of them at least. Boarders are really bad. Fancy cameras. To the base. Let's see what phase 2 is like. Phase 1 was easy, only because I had control down for it. They don't have any new systems here. It's drones again, like usual, I guess. They can't board me anymore. Hacking on the shields makes sense, it's good. Hacking the pilot makes sense, it's good. Hacking the drones is a tertiary option here. What's their hack gonna do is the question, if they're even gonna use it. They hacked mine. I'm gonna hack theirs. I don't like that, so if we're even allowed to. Their hack is canceled. You go fight him, and you go here and fight him. Looks good. Yeah, artillery beam's good against the flagship because it can't really mess up like it likes to do. So I leveled it up at this point because this is when it finally starts to do something, because it's always going to do like 5 or 6 damage. I'm waiting for that phase 4 of the flagship. So wouldn't count your chickens just yet on how easy this is. Chasing after them is the strat because you can pull the boarders back on you, but I killed all their boarders, it seemed like. Who knows what they're going to do in phase 3, so I don't know if it's worth chasing after them. FTL's flagship was interesting because each phase was built for a different fight, so you're weak to one of them no matter what. Almost, unless you're really, really strong. Phase 1 was definitely my weakness compared to phase 2 there, but it didn't feel like even close to the same level of threat. The drones should have been maybe way more dangerous than that. It felt like they were toned down. Let's fight this here and see what happens. Okay. They have cloaking again. Is that level 3 cloaking? No, it's 2 or 1. Fire this just perpetually, please. I'll worry about the other one later. Maybe I made a mistake there, using cloak that early. We'll see. Yeah, I did. I wasn't punished for it. Wasn't sure if they had the same old stun weapon they always do. They do. Same old flagship weapon they always got. I'd say this phase is easier than usual though, honestly, it really is. Let's tone their weapons down. Quick, fix that. Not gonna fix it in time. Well, we finally got our win. Just careful playing and taking advantage of the new options I know about made it happen. And, yeah, it looks like the halberd to me still seems like one of the best beams. Maybe not the best, but most of the new ones are worse. Flak, still better than most of the new ones I've seen. That gun I was using that locks up the room though for almost nothing, and a lot of the power 1 guns that I had at the start, very, very strong. Yeah, the flagship wasn't anywhere near as dangerous. I just assumed I was gonna die to it at least once. I just assumed that it would be some violent thing. The freaking 3 dudes that boarded me on the way to the flagship were way more dangerous than the flagship was. Even though they boarded me with 12 guys. I think this mod could do with some balance and editing. This was on normal, so I had a bunch of points to spend on my ship. And I got some new ships unlocked. Let's take a look at those real quick. It's like impossible to find the new ships. I just have the page 2 there. I have no C slot ships. No B slot ships. It's all A. I'm not even sure how to unlock the new set. This one's new. No shields. Cloaking 1. This weird laser that has 1 pinpoint dip. I don't want that. This gun's okay. There's the Kestrel. First 3 starter. That's all that's here. Just 2 humans and an Engie and Burst 3, and that's the Kestrel. Downgraded from the regular Kestrel because Burst Laser 2 is better than this. I really don't like the charge time on it. I guess I can't complain about 5 shots when it's only 3 power. I'd still rather have Burst 2 and a missile launcher though. That's okay though. This ship will win probably. What is that symbol? 11. What does that mean? "11 max crew." That's interesting. That's a lot. And then we got the civilian crews over there. I'll look at that in a second. So these ones only hold 8 then, and these ones hold even more. You could use 11 crew for a couple of things. The enemy boarding team is one thing. Boarding them is another thing. You could have 4 Zoldan in the shield room and have 2 ion immunity. Very strong. You could have one of the plant guys just sitting around giving you O2. Just for that one purpose. There's a lot of support units in the boarding parties now on this. So I guess you would use a couple for that, like a medic. Okay, what in the hell are you? What do you have yellow O2 and blue shields for? What is this? Boost the ship's shield recharge rate for free. Okay, and add extra options to last minute prep. Can be converted for free to the internal version under the internal upgrade system if you have the shield system. What shield system? I don't like the piercing heavy laser. Heavy laser's okay. These guns are weak, medium, and for humans isn't very interesting. Doors, piloting, leveled up, med base starts at 2, O2 as well. That's good stuff. A lot of luxury upgrades to start. I would take a new weapon to start. This mod lets you do that, and I would just have 3 guns then. And then these would be okay. That's really something that you can get away with in this. Is starting with an extra gun. It really fixes a lot of these builds I'm looking at. You can just start with a pea shooter on top of the build. So we're going to have 3 pea shooters, basically. You're too late, Bewley. I'm going to sleep. Thanks for joining me. Come play on a arcade pit episode. Welcome everybody. I am calling it for tonight. I was playing this mod of FTL. If you'd like to join me in raiding Tina Hacks, she is doing something in Final Fantasy 6. I did get my first win. Yep. See you later, everybody. Thank you for joining me. The end was easier than the middle. The middle was rough. I almost lost this run. There was a point where the chat had people saying, I don't see how you're going to get out of this one. But we wiggled our way through into a pretty easy FTL final battle after I got through that. See you later, everybody.